wash some of them even have flowers on them. So anyways, I'm going to get a sprig of oregano, a few sprigs. I'm going to cook something very, very delicious today. Okay, so we're gonna make our brine now. So I have some water heating, and I'm gonna add to that some Szechwan peppercorns, and you can definitely use just regular peppercorns if you want. I have 2 sprigs of oregano from the garden. I am going to be adding to that 4 cloves of garlic. So I'm going to be adding to this 4 cloves of garlic, and finally I'm going to be adding some soy sauce. Because I think instead of salt, soy sauce has a lot of salt in it, but it also will give a nice flavor. So I thought I would add a bit of soy sauce instead of salt. And I'm going to also add a bit of brown sugar. And I'm going to let that boil. And when it cools down, I'm going to use this as a beautiful flavoring brine for my chicken. So we've cooled our brine, we've got our beautiful sprigs of oregano, our Szechwan peppercorns, our garlic, and we have the soy sauce and the brown sugar all boiled together into a very nice brine. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pour it over, I have 4 small chicken thighs, and then I'm going to take my tongs, and I'm going to sort of turn them upside down so they get completely drenched in this beautiful flavorful brine where the skin is immersed like so. And then I'm going to be putting this in the refrigerator overnight, and once I wake up tomorrow morning I will start the process of putting it into the buttermilk. So looks pretty good. I'm sure this is going to be so unbelievably delicious. Overnight, and it smells quite good actually. Just going to put it here. No roly-poly. I'm just flipping. The children are just being themselves. Just wanted to show how beautifully. So I just poured some buttermilk in this bowl. I got 1%, but you can get whatever kind you like, you prefer. And I'm just going to be drenching these chicken pieces into the buttermilk, which will help to tenderize even more, and also it will help with flavor as well. So I'm going to be putting this back in the fridge for the next 8 hours, and it's going to be unbelievably tender when I start frying the chicken. So I will be back when 8 hours have passed. Okay, so we have our chicken that I just removed. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. And actually, let me show you. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. And basically, I'm going to be taking the chicken that has been soaked for a long, long time in buttermilk. And before that, the beautiful brine that I had made. And I'm going to be putting it into a coating of, there's a bit of rice flour because I think it adds some crispiness to the coating, and regular flour. And to that I'm going to be adding on the left here, it's hard for me to point here, over here I have Cajun seasoning, I have smoked paprika, I have black pepper, and I have garlic powder. So I'm just going to be adding all that in. And mixing it in with the rice flour. Usually you can tell it's supper time, around supper time at our family, because Scooby is barking because there's somebody at the door, or near the door, walking by the door. Okay, so we've got all that mixed in. I'm going to put a little bit of smoked paprika. So then I'm going to get my chicken. I'm going to coat it really well. And I don't even, the beauty of this is that I don't have to add any, egg or anything, because it's so immersed in the buttermilk that it's very, very nicely coated. Okay, and I have a wok with some hot oil, and I'm just gonna lay the chicken pieces in it, fry them. Once I fry them, I'm gonna put them in a tray, and I'm going to bake them for about half an hour. And then our fried chicken will be done. I cannot wait. Oh, this is gonna be so good. So I'm taking out the last piece of this amazing fried chicken. And I have my little tray here, which I'm going to be popping into the oven. And just before I do that, I'm just going to be adding, I love black pepper, so I'm just going to be adding even a little bit more than what I had. And it is smelling really nice in here, and I can't wait. So once this is baked in about half an hour, I will be back. So there you have it. I just got it out of the oven. I made some sides of fried okra and some rice with vegetables. And we have our beautiful southern fried chicken, and it looks so crispy and so good. I can't wait to have a bite of this delicious, delicious meal. So I hope you give this a try. It smells amazing in here. And look at how crispy the skin is. So crispy. So I'm just going to have a bite, and I wanted to show how juicy it looks inside. And I just cut myself a little piece of chicken. Oh. Unbelievably crispy and unbelievably juicy inside. I cannot recommend this enough. And I've played with fried chicken all my life. This is really, really good. So I hope you give this a try. Thank you for watching. Stay well and stay blessed.